다시 데레 잠벌레가 자작하라고 조보 상만하더니 다시 데레서에 산제가 삼바 세미리에서 능제가 오마가 들이 사제로 되는 사망은 조방부 사망을 산쪽세지 뭐요 다시 데레
Tahidele to all who are joining on the live streaming from the whole world. And then I offer you bodhicitta milk, which occurs from immeasurable compassion. And I I pray for all of you give rise bodhicitta.
To begin today's practice, we will first report on the statistics for the deaths in the major conflicts around the world, and to please keep all of these people in mind while we do these prayers and practices. For the Israel-Palestinian conflict, more than 28,000 people have died, and about 1,300 Israelis have died. In the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, more than 270,500 deaths have occurred, and then more than 401,350 Russian deaths have occurred, and a little over 7 million people have died from COVID. So please keep all of those beings in mind and their immense suffering. And we will today do the Tara practice and the Jangchok, burning away affliction, puja for the living. So we'll begin with opening prayers, yellow prayer book on page 1.
자니마라 산초제게 요래 산초의 십상 송장 니요래 송보라 나타티데 레리 차게 용거 요래 라게 지앙하마게 레차볼롱네 양 나타다 등의 용거 요래 리 셔송은 탑제는 레게 양 라라게 소그리 차게 셔송에 리 시위 답고 탐제게 리 동에 제그 요면 쳤던 거 요래 내가 빈도 요 말에 산초들 쇼 라블 소소하게 산초지 대부분 강내 소차는 대리 쇼들이 쇼들이 배 팽거리 속에 삼제로 삼제를 제가 요래 이제 탐제 팽거리 머리 개발 요말 결국 개발 요말 와돌이 동네 요니 정도더니 습지 탐제 팽거 요래 이 산초를 수족기 전부 요래 다시들.
So here every Sunday we practice Jangchok for the living and the deceased, for the deceased. So it benefit for living beings who have disease and obstacles and suffering. Then those who passed away, then the Jangchok benefit them to eliminate their suffering of death and suffering of bardo and so on. Actually, when people died, after those relatives or close one cry, but cry doesn't help them. So that instead of crying, you practice Jangchok, and then sometimes if you have bodhicitta, then you can practice Jangchok. And also, sometimes you participate, those practitioners who practice Jangchok, then it benefits those beings who passed away. And also, then there's no different kind of people and different religions. Whoever has bodhicitta, then you can practice, and it benefits, and then it liberates from suffering of bardo.
Thank you.
Yeah, opening prayers on page 1.
Da la dang var je be ra no bar je be ge tar ba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zo je be ma nan ga dan nyan be zen jen dan je de wa dan de dong dan ja Nyur da la na me bar yan da bar zo be jan jo rum bo je to bar ja.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi de je de sai mai je je bar de leng ai za ge wa lai gor mai je bar de leng ai za ge wa lai gor de re ne zon de nya ma zan da zan je bar de
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
San je nan lai jia zun je, jue dan jan jo zhen ba ye, so la an de jen jia zun je, jie dan wen je de je je, jan jo doi ne jie bai dan, jan jo zhen be lai bai lai, de da ren jen e bai da, de jen ro la ban dun da, jan jo zen e je je jen, de jen de ne la ba la ang ren bai jen de la bra je o.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
San je je dan zoi jen joi nan la, jan joi bar de dan e ja zun je, da ge jen zoi je be zoi nan je, zhe lai ben zhe san jen zhe bar zhu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi mai nan ga dan yan be zen jian dan je, de wai dan de be jo dan de bar jo je, Dong e dai dong e je je dai da wa jo je dong e me be de wa dai me da wa jo je nye ren ja dai nye dai da ve da nya lai ne ba jo je.
May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Oi Namo Sanje Je Zoi Gung E Jon De Mar Nan Doi Jan Je Jan Je Sen Je Doi Namo Sanje Je Zoi Gung E Jon De Mar Nan Doi Jan Je Jan Je Sen Je Doi.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Sarva Dharma Soba Vashida Hangwe Renje Nada Dharma Doyon Jen Joy Join Asia Len Join Jom Borgo No San Ben La Ben De Bare Badai 오메네네 곰자왕라제 젠라니메 왕거제다 Samaya Jiraya Won Baza Argan Badan Bam Debam Alogam Gendem Neved Shabdabadi Zozo ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso on dare de ma yer nyana ye burden goroso don le ren je no de dor mine do yo nga de jo de mar bar de la me ge ze jar de je de je dan ro go ze be To we tam le wen je wen me ne gom da jin ye me da bar de ma jar wa se me je de do jian rai na ze jian do jie gong lai jie wa Arya da ren be ze sam ma yan za de zha ren Arya Dare Sabare Var Argam Padam Bu Bam De Bam Alokam Gandem Neved Shabda Badi Zazo
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginning this time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening. May I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Om Be Gana Da Da Hong Be Om Sobai Vaishida Sarva Dharma Sobai Vaishida Hang je no do dorma de ze je pa man ba la ban je
Homage to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, he whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000-star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagata's, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visit, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all her guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair now, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid-wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding, right stretched left bent choice surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter Hum, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, freeze with Home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage, Shure with seed letter, of the shape of syllable Hum, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with choice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme to pray. These phrases with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
Om jar wai guen jie jian er dui jie jar wei yuan jai mai lui jar wei zhe le guen zhe mai nie mai ba mo yan jie mai da su nan zhuo de nan jie zhe xie mai dan jie xie mai 人间没对人来家当身的那些若满街的孙家那的马，这些东西这本就买出年现在让些马的把为为些马。 把灭内买马家节目灭半家母日主买的我在节目的这关系本错了这些讲究顿的大家接了人我接最嘛。
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions, of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on by behalf of others. On reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed. Noble Arya Tara, through your compassion, the obscurations of myself and all beings are cleansed, and the 2 accumulations are completed. In every lifetime may unfavorable conditions arising from the 8 or 10 fears be pacified, and may Dharma practice, activities, and wealth increase. May all beings be liberated from danger and attain Buddhahood like you.
Oi ban zhe du jie dan zhe jun ye jiang, zuo nie zuo de jie gun jie jie jue, men tun xie de zhe zun jun jie jie, ru gun jie zhe jue xian san jie.
Prepare your burning away affliction text. We'll begin on page 2 and follow the red writing for the living. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed, and mantra, winds around the mantra thread, and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Kalaja sarva sedevo, dare dure, mama 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 kalaja sarva sedevo. 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 Dare dure. Sarva sedevo, voim bezar amredai gunrale hana 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 voim Oim beza amredai gunrale hana voim be. Oim beza amredai gunrale hana voim be. Oim beza amredai gunrale hana voim be. Oim beza amredai hana voim be. Om la na ye je de zhe wa ben je da ro je do jo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Sorvan de so Lamas Rinpoche do ve bo do den je Karme na la re sa chele me to ye me de ba sin lo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om baza amredai gunrale hana voim be om soba vaishada sarva dharma soba vaishada vai tombe ngale meye damb tele jamba yonse jerba le jembe dabo Shijawa pongam jimje yonso zoba sarva kunjo sanda Jengar ja la la ja sun do jembar jo.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. Go to page 7.
Namo Tsa Ran Jan Den Bai Dan Lai Ngai Den Jin Cha Jin Tu Jin Da De Zhen Ni Dong Gun Mei Be Den De Qi Jir Jin Nan Be Zar An Ge Jan Zai Namo Tsa Ran Jan Den Bai Dan Lai Ngai Den Jin Cha Jin Tu Jin Da De Zhen Ni Dong Gun Mei Be Den De Qi Jir Jin Nan Be Zar An Ge Jan Zai.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the three roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi, the negativities, obscurations, faults, and downfalls of the patron are called to this support. Ri Vajra
Angushan Zain Za Hoi Bai Hoi Ram Yan Kan Om A Wong Om A Wong Om A Wong Om Sarvan Bengan Balin Da Ga He Om Sarvan Bengan Balin Da Ga He Om Sarvan Bengan Balin Da Ga He Hong Le Du Nen Je Ze Lai Ge Wai Dan So Lai Par Je Je Dan Dan La Lo La Da Je Je Lin Jin Je Da Dui Jin Jia Ma Mo La Sin Jar Sin Zo Long Ju Le Dan So Ge Shang Kun Jin Lin Jia Be Lun Da Bo Dan Jie Jie Zai Jin So Lun Do Yun De Xi Lai Gan Ge Ye Ran No Sem Xie Wan Zu.
Page 8. Home. Demons of the body, illnesses, evil spirits who steal our lives, those who cause obstacles to lifespan, manipulate our radiance, and take away the emblems of our souls. Inborn demon of death, yamas, mamos, gods, demons, kingly spirits, and demonesses, all those with deadly grudges who come for our resources, bodies, and lives, and all karmic creditors who come to collect their debts. Take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm.
Hong 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 Bazara Jara Jara. Le je ne zhoi de re zhou sa wen zhou ge be dan ye ye dan sar wa ye cha zhe ren a ya yun zhu.
Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts. Go to page 12.
Wong hoi zhan shi ai mai lai mai bai dan om zara da sa dan ba za yin jia le ba zar bin dai ban de da nan jie jian zai ne ye xie wo zhen zhuo wa ye
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
sarva bamba avarana bame guru sova one dare dudar dere sova one dahai sarva naraganga dehedo one be one dare dure sova Om Bazai Baza Sarva Pita Ganga De Hedon Hom Be Om Dare Dure Sova Om Mada Sarva Triya Ganga De Hedon Hom Be Om Dare Dure Sova Om Zenda Sarva Nyanga De Hedon Hom Be Om dare sova Om deda sarva asaranga de Om be Om dare sova Om brada sarva suranga de Om be Jadar dan bai zan jene la nan jene zhuzur dar la ye jene da ba ye de jen da ge zhuzolo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om sarva data engada abe shegade samaya yere hong yarve gozon ton chola ye mai je mai me nga ya da zo gozon je jang che za me cha je go zhe so.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om sarva data engada abe shegade samaya jire hong te da ge lan zong bai me be ge zang lai zhe rai ge be ge zhe.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om sarva data engada gayam be shodanaye soha hong zha xie ben be ya ye na nan de jar be la zo yo chen xian zhou ran xian de nian zhe zhe man nan bar jiang.
Home. The host of victorious deities abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om dare dure so wa wan sarva data engada abe shegad samaya jire ye hong yon de jan so ba me be den zeng a de zhe jie jia ye xie jie de jian gu nai nan xie be mon de zhe be me de gar zhe me dar da bar ma zhe ga ya me jim da leng a ye san jie bai jia zhe bai da zhe jie.
Home. Ablution water endowed with samadhi mantra and a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse, all habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
One dare dure so one Arya dare samaya man balaya Arya dare tenno ba de jande do me bawa so de kayo me bawa so be chayo me bawa Manara do me bawa sarva sede membraya sarva karma zame Zidan Yeya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bangavate Ayada Mame Menza Ayada Re Bava Maha Samai Sado Wa Wam Sarva Tata Gata Abe Yegat Samaya Shire Ye Hong Ye Mo Dele Zendele Nye Me Goya Dele Je 年次大德的来拜，观照圣洁的来说。
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Hong Nyon Je Garden Rinpoche Lamas la de bai je ga dan ge ben de shuo lai jian ge zan bon de lai de xie dan le jie niar we kam dong zar me lon da wer da ser na ye dan je de ga nyam ye ye ji man de do de mo de ye gan ne 觉言也觉我zar wa du jia me ye ne re gun so zar do be ye ye ne cha do lam yer na ne cha wa zhe be ye xie zar kam san la ye ne nam ne dong zar ye xie man de do ma da re zhun jie den kam 大把也些周给呢，今的三月东巴来，大大马大没呀没东沙了，得人把年不就学些。
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression, see them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Tam jen jen bai dun bai bo so na yon de jam zui ye de jen xie la chan za loi da ban dui cha zha wei jie ge wen ge son le zhe xian jie de dun dang jiu jiu bai xie jie que la xian za loi zhu ne zhu la yan dun La ba da la ra de ge, xian ge da ba yuan de xian gen de lai. Loi ju me xie ra me yo jie jie ge, de jing lun jiu zo ge ren ge zo, Thôi chế tham quê cha chế rô bê lại chế rô chế bê cơ lại chan sa lôi cha chế ue bài tham chế lại Thiên đợi cân chế tra nhé chế lê đê bà yê nam cân đợi cho đê đê bê chan sa lôi.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action, devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities. Homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss, Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Da dan da ye sem je gu korwa nge son je le dor tar be ne so zhan do so.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
Oi jim dai ge je ge da ba la ye gu ru jo.
In an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity.
So today we are doing Jangchok for the living. So those living beings, many living beings that put their names in here in this mandala of Jangchok. So at that time, if one knows that one's name is here, then it has more benefit because then they have more feeling about that. If one does not know that one's name is here, and then it has less benefits. That means they have no more feeling about that. But whose name is existing here, then at that time they know, no, I'm taking refuge. So then it has more benefits. Nine de za san la zoi joy, chen ye ye de zer jern, gor wai do ne zhou be xer, gar din jia la wan ger wei, le nga ye san zhe da ne, ge zon doi jie wan doi yo.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om dare dure so wa Om Arya dare samaya manabalaya Arya dare dinoba de jande do membawa so de gayo membawa so be jayo membawa Anara do me bava sarva sede membra yatsa sarva karma sezame Zidan jaya guru hong ha 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 ho bangavate Arya dare mamemet Arya dare bava ma samaya Sadho kaya vakasita sarva Abegenza om ahon shi.
Go to page 42.
Jai din den bel zo voi ze ba me de me je wa ma luen jiong ze bar gui me dong er jer ba nan ji jia san jie ze ba me la chan zai lu.
Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection, to you, Amitayas, I prostrate.
Namo Bhagavate Aparamada Ayan Jana Sumade Shinda de Tenzo Ranzai Tadangadaya Arharte Samnya Sambadaya Taya Tha Om Punya Punya Maha Punya Aparamita Punya Aparamada Punya Jana Sambaro Bhajit Om Sarva Sankara Parayade Dharma De Gangana Samungat Sobhavam Bhajade Mahanaya Paravare Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Wan Amar Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Om Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Wan Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Om 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 Amar Sova Om Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Om Amaranan Zivendaya Sova Jianba Tuan Xian Zi Zhen Song Wai Tang Zui Bai Gun Shen Zun Zhi Zong Bai Tang Yan Pran Zhu Jian Ne Lui Du Zhi Bi Zha Xie De Jiang Ten De De Lei Zhu.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. Back to page 38.
Jian Gur Jia Lai Zui Tam Jie Tu Ga Ne Ye Xie Jie Wu Zhi Xiong Wei Jin Be Da Bu Leng Ye Bai Cha Tam Jie Mei Mei Ga Da Ge Yin Su Jiang War Ju.
From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Hong Jue Jie Yan Jie Ta Gong De Dan Zhen Bong Be Be Shen Lai Xie Ra Yue Xie Me Bar De Jian Da Nye Mong Bai Cha Sen De Ne Jian Ga Mong Bai Dan Ne Men Zhen Ma Me Be Me De Ne Ran Xiong Ye Xie Me Dan Zhen Zhe Me Do Ba Se Dong La Se Jia Se Jie Gun Jazor me bar ye san je be me lun zhe jue jie gu ran xiong ye xie de na ngo.
Page 39. Home. And the hearth of Dharma Dhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness, is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Arya Dare Samaya Manabalaya Arya Dare Denoba Dejandra Membawa Sodu Kayo Mebawa Subchayo Membawa Anarado Membawa Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Siddhame Siddhan Shaya Guru Ha 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 ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mameman Arya Dare Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu.
Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble Goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
So here, during the Tara practice, we are practicing Jangchok, and then during this Jangchok for living, then you notice that your name is existing here. So in generally, you practice the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection, and then there's the 8 verses of Tara. This Atishamed composed that. If you recite those things, are very good. Om Arya Dare Sabare Vare Argan Badem Bam Debam Alogam Gende Nevedem Shata. jebe mo la de pon ba gan le dor ze mai dor ma yon la jan zar Samaya Manabalaya Arya Dare Dinoba Dejandra Do Membawa Sudagayo Membawa Subejayo Membawa Anara Do Membawa Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Siddhame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Arya Dare Mamem Ayadare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadho Va Om Ayadare Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Denoba Dejandra Do Membava Sudagayo Membava Subejayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Siddha Membrayasa Sarva Karma Siddhame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayadare Bhava Ma Samaya Sayado Va Om Ayadare Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Denoba Dejandra Do Membava Sudakayo Membava Subejayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Siddha Membrayasa Sarva Karma Siddhame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayadare Mamem Ayadare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadho Ma Yon Se Ma Dan Da Loi Mo Be Wan Ge Ne No Bai Gan Jie Sun Zi Lai Nge Zhe Dan Ba Zuo Wa Re Om De Ne Den Da Lin Jie De Gor Wai Se De Xiu Ne Jian Ne Mi Se Da Wan Xiu Sun Jiu Na Le Bar Se De Zu.
Page 45.
Jian Zi Zi Mo Wan Jia Dar La Men Jie Be Nge Zhe Der Lama La Ye Ra Yi Yu.
Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harms, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience. Expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond, let all our goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, May Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, mother of the enlightened deeds of all the three-time Buddhas, blue-green with one face and two arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the mother holding an upala be present. Mother of the victors Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the excellent and noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions, wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all knowable things. O brilliant mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3 times Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we'll go to Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text to do Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune, on page 63.
Joy Jangchok Sone Tse Joy Jende Bai Jen Joy Tengke Sone Tse Noi Jangchok Jende Bai Jen Oke Sone Tse Noi Joy Jende Bai Jen Joy Nidan Chakpe Do Yan Rai Jen De Trai Jen Jo Bala Re Jen Joy Garchen Jen De Trai Jen Hong Xue Xiang Su Dor Jen Ga Doi Me Ce Yang Dam Jen De Go Je Ne Dun Par Je Jen Wan Long Xiu Ren Jen Ga Doi Me Zen De Long Jue Yang Go Je Ce Su Ban Jue Je Ban Nấp Xiu Bin Man Ga Doi Me Zen De Wan De Yang Go Je Nan Se Wan De Wan Cha Zo Le Jen Ga Doi Me Le Jen De Le Yang Go Je Nu Se Dong Ge Zar Je Nó la zo dan go je je yan zang le yang nan de go je chai ren de objects unfortunate objects ye always remain at this place and make this fortune steadfast potent as la je je po min ran da la son jo zo jer wa me par de Jan me te yang go do zo se me tor jang go do zo so na nor jang go do jo dan te mong go do zo me me lin spontaneously Savasi ala la
Om Ah Hom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment to the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yam-yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment to the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment to the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment to the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. A state of non-distraction rests at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smile, seal, seal, seal. Hong Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha and the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teaching spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book for Kunten Sampo, the prayer of Kunten Sampo on page 40. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kunten Sampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kundin Sampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kundin Sampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the 3 realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the 5 desirable qualities of sense objects. In a self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the 5 poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the 5 wisdoms. From the ripening of these 5 wisdoms, the 5 original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the 5 wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Harukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kundin Sampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness. May your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the 3 realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt from subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind. Dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kundin Sampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting. and you will be born in the jealous God realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kudetsampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies. Just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kudetsampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being through all my manifestations. Through Kudetsampo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharmadhatu. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kudetsampo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. Now we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jigding Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnasri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings, your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Tering, the Rubu, Xiaoyuma, the Go, Russia, to talk Tang Tangbo, go to the go trade, the Koto, Tenny to the town, mentioned the Russia to all the Gachi, the Lawson Tan, Joe, the Lang, the Tering corner, that is the legacy, Kadayo, the Mambo, Flopung, and Ginzingo.
So here today here Lobon Shirap Nyama, and then actually the first time to establish center in Russia, he took responsibilities there, took responsibilities there, and then after also he did a 3-year retreat. So then today I offer him kata for saying Tashidele, and then in the future he will how to say, do the Lobon's job.
Gangla Pemla Senje, Choto Gangla, Robatia, Sejina, the Ranga Gangsti, Robatia, and Koyore, the Santos Lengi, the people do 2 gold pizza, the kitchen boy, the Chang.
So in the future, wherever go, and then help to the centers, and then as a the Dharma activity is for benefit others, and through loving kindness and compassion. So this is your responsibility.
Thank you all for joining, and be sure to come back this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation on mindfulness from 3 to 4. Everyone be well.
Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama Aya Jana Panye Pertenkara Yasova. Om Tare Tu Mama